People see me and think they're safer. But it's not really me they're seeing.
Spider-Man is no stranger to the gaming landscape. If you've been playing games for any length of time, chances are you've stumbled across some digital iteration of the web-slinger's many adventures.
No pressure, right?
But Marvel's Spider-Man, the full branded name of the Insomniac Games' 2018 release, is something different, something greater. Which is why we are happy to name it one of the 3 best video games to release in 2018. The overall plot of Marvel's Spider-Man is not overly novel, and in fact owes quite a lot to the 2004 Spider-Man 2 movie in particular. Players play as the titular superhero, as well as his alter ego Peter Parker, love interest Mary Jane Watson, and ward protege Miles Morales throughout dozens of hours of storytelling in and around a video gamified version of New York's Manhattan Island.
Okay, but what if there aren't any around?
Good one.
Through the course of the game, you'll fight many of Spider-Man's famous foes, explore New York at all times of day, and generally make the world safe for pizza-loving 20-something crime-fighting superheroes everywhere.
Show's not over. Is there anyone left in New York who doesn't want me dead?
But like any plot summary, much is lost in so simple a synopsis. The true greatness of 2018's excursion into web-slinging is in the way the story is told.
Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, the only show willing to drop truth bombs on our so-called hero, Spider-Man.
Unlike some other top games released this year, the pacing of Spider-Man's 20-plus hour storyline is exquisite, bouncing between plot points, action beats, and deep, well-considered characterization with the best of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Just yesterday, there was a store robbery, a shootout, and a runaway vehicle, all in the same day. And what do you think they all had in common? That menace in tights, Spider-Man.
Hey, fellas.
This is particularly impressive in an open-world game like Spider-Man, as players are constantly drawn to the nearest item of interest, sparkling backpack, or jewel store heist. Never do such side activities get in the way, however, nor do they ever feel inappropriate for the state of the world or overall plotline at hand. Dissonance is never a factor, which says a lot for the attention to detail paid to every bit of Spider-Man's world.
Pick a look.
Maybe each suit serves a different purpose.
Oh, what? Like granting him obnoxious sonic powers, web spray, holographic duplicates? Give me a break.
There may never have been a video game made with this kind of obsessive devotion to the smallest of things. The way the music changes as you swing through the city during good times as compared to bad, or the way the quick travel mechanisms alter their loading screens to indicate the various states of the current story.
Spider drones, and something called a web bomb. Where does he even get the stuff?
Maybe he makes them himself.
Ha! Spider-Man, the genius scientist. That'll be the day.
I don't know. Feels like the end of the world.
Spider-Man voice actor Yuri Lowenthal even recorded each line of dialogue twice, so that the game could transition between different vocals to match whether Spider-Man was standing or swinging. Even the controller is out of power screen is custom made, showing a tiny cartoon Spider-Man telling you to juice back up.
Gang of costume nutjobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
But none of this would matter if the gameplay weren't up to task. Fortunately, Spider-Man's fast and frenetic action borrows liberally from the lessons learned in other recent popular superhero games, while still emphasizing the acrobatic grace and fighting wit that separates Spider-Man from his more dour and self-serious superhero brethren.
I've ordered Silver Sable and her team to shoot you on sight.
Altogether, between the fantastic story, pacing, characterization, attention to detail, world, and action, Spider-Man is the realization of a superhero dream that has been many decades in the making.
Come on, Peter.
It is not to be missed.